Now, what is your gaming setup like? Do you have a, well, we can see you have a huge TV, but other than that, what do you lounge on while you're playing the Xbox?
I'm just lounging on my couch a lot like my setup video. I mean, the couch that I'm on now is a little bit more festive, but other than that, yeah, man, I'm just sitting on my couch. I'm still on the same TV. I moved just here probably a few months ago, so I don't have my surround sound anymore, but I'm not really worried about it because I'm going to be moving again here in another 3 months or so anyway. Probably going to be moving down to Georgia, so not really too concerned with my setup right now, but I think for what I have, I mean, it works really well.
Now, other than gaming, what are some of your hobbies or things you like to do?
I like to go out. I play a lot of basketball. I like to go camping, fishing, stuff like that. I like to go out. Try and go out at least once every couple of weeks, go party, you know, at the local bar scene, or, you know.
Make a public
whatever.
appearance as zzirGrizz.
Yeah. My little nephew's just got baseball, so I've been going to a lot of his baseball games and stuff. It's pretty cool. All his friends know me, know, you know, who I am, what it is that I do. So I'll go out there and they'll come rushing up to me, asking me all kinds of questions, you know, about the game. Well, can you do this? Can you do that? You know, and it's pretty cool.
That's cool. Now, is there anything in your gaming career that you'd like to change, whether it be declining a sponsor or a team or different things like that?
No, not really. I mean, the only plan that I've really rolled with was the first clan that I joined when I was talking about earlier in back in Call of Duty 2. That clan that I joined in is still pretty much the same clan I'm with today, even though we don't play competitive anymore. I'm still with the same guys I was, you know, way back in COD 2. As far as sponsors, I can't really say I would have, you know, dropped any of them because if it wasn't for certain sponsors, I wouldn't have the ones that I do now. So, I mean, everything's pretty much panned out for the best.
Alright, well, we have a few fan questions. We're going to start off with Optic Knowles, whose name is now M4083 Knowles. He asks, how did you start recording?
I started recording after watching an old Call of Duty 2 PC montage called Deserto Face the Pain and Deserto Fight to Finish, which was a PC-based montage, but it really, you know, I was just watching this shit and I was just blown away. I was like, damn, you know, I'd love to do that shit. So I'm, you know, up on Google trying to type in everything, you know, find out exactly what it is that I need to record. And I spent over $2,000 trying to get recording equipment, you know, to be able to do this stuff that these guys were doing before I finally found out, okay, it was a $60 fucking dazzle, you know. I mean, granted, they're using different stuff for PC, but, you know, to record on it was like a $60 dazzle. But
now,
that's what it's.
Oh, it's my bad, sorry. X Gage asks, why don't you join a big sniping clan like Optic?
I've talked to, you know, Optic X and stuff, and, you know, he would be more than happy to have me on the team, I'm sure, as well as the other guys. I've talked to them, I've talked to him. I just I'm pretty, you know, faithful to my clan and everything else. You know, like I said, I'm still with the same clan I was back in COD 2. These are the guys that I run with. I mean, I know them on a personal level, you know, so I just like chilling with these guys, you know. Optic, I mean, I'm sponsored by Optic, even though I'm not in their clan. You know, I'm still affiliated with them, so I don't know. I don't really feel a need to be in a major sniping clan.
Now, Ecstasy asks, how did you create or find the G-Shot from Call of Duty 4?
That originated on Call of Duty 4 when the beta first came out. I was playing with the default M40 sniper rifle. Of course, it had deep impact on it. And I just no-scoped through a wall and got a headshot, like through the wall in vacant. I'm like, what the hell was that? You know, so I started playing around the rest of that game. I mean, I had a fucking horrible score, but I was just playing around with it, you know, and I was like almost obsessed with it for like the next 2 days. I did everything I could. I was switching weapons. I was trying to, you know, throw grenades or stuns or trying to figure out what was causing this to sometimes go to center and other times it would just kind of fly off at a 45-degree angle. And after about 2 days, I figured it out. You know, it's all on timing on where you stopped and moved and shot and coordination with your crosshairs. So.
Now, Acid Quickscope asks, what sensitivity do you play on and why?
I used to play on 7. I just switched to 8 sensitivity about a week ago. The reason I play on a higher sensitivity is 2 reasons. One, I got a big ass TV, so I can afford to move pretty quick. I can still catch movement out of my eye because the players are so big. It's easy for me to catch that movement even on a fast sensitivity. The other reason being that I'm a sniper 99% of the time. So if there's a guy, like 15 feet away from me, I want to be able to pull up my scope and be able to, follow him in my scope and be able to still pop him, which, like a 2 sensitivity, you have to unscope, go in front of him, lead him a little bit, and then take your shot. So.
Now, I Pure Blaze asks, what do you look for in a montage? A perfect montage.
A perfect montage. Well, I don't think there is one, but the number one thing I'll say that people miss is the music. They will not sync the music with the gameplay. Editing, you can kind of give or take depending on your shots. If you have like really crazy, insane shots, awesome streaks and stuff, you don't need crazy ass editing. That's what a lot of people I think liked about the Matrix was the variety and everything else, and it did have some good editing, but it wasn't in the middle of the gameplay, like chopping it all up. But yeah, the number one thing, sync your music with your gameplay, spend some time on it, even if you're going to do mild editing, you know what I mean? Take your time on it, because if you're not going to take time to make it, I'm not going to take time to watch it. That's kind of what you have to, when you're making a video, you have to look at it from the viewer's point. ZSWATX asks, do you think that your name will live on after you're done playing? I would like to think so, you know what I mean? I had taken a break there. I took a break for almost 2 months, and when I came back, it was like I never left, you know what I mean? So, I was still getting messages constantly all the time, and yeah, I think it'll live on a long time. I think people label certain shots after me. I don't do it myself. I don't put myself on a pedestal, but some people do, so yeah, I think it would.
Now this question is, when is your next montage coming out? When is your new montage coming out?
We haven't set a release date as of yet for the Matrix Reloaded. I have, right now, I think I have 148 high-definition clips, and Urban Sniper's be doing the editing throughout the gameplay. Of course, Crazy is going to throw in some 3D effects and animation. He's probably going to be doing the intro and stuff. This is all going to take a little bit of time. Like I said, I'd like to have about between 200 and 250 clips. So before we actually start going with the final product, the final video itself will be going to Machinima. So we're going to have to kind of take a downgrade, on the music for the copyright issues and stuff. But what we're going to end up doing is, after it's been out on Machinima for a couple months, we're going to bring it back to my YouTube page. We're going to redo part 1, part 2, and then we will have some clips set up that I'm going to save, and I'll put those in file front and let somebody out there on YouTube edit them, and then whoever has like the best, the best editing that I see fit for the actual video that actually corresponds with everybody else's part, then he will get credit for that, and that'll actually be part 3 of the Matrix, and we're going to call that the Matrix Reloaded remix.
So you're going to have a little bit of a competition for...
Yeah, it'll be a little bit of competition, get the community involved and stuff like that. I think, because people constantly do that stuff with a lot of my videos. They'll record it, throw in their own music, they're like, well, this is what I think it would have looked cooler if they would have done this. So when we do this Matrix Reloaded remix, that'll give them that chance. At least one person.
Now, this is kind of already out. People were asking for a preview earlier. We got the preview out, kind of leaked.
Yeah.
But, what do you think about your preview? Do you think that's a good showing of what we're in for?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's not a preview. It's not.
Yeah.
I told Urban, I don't want him to put a lot of effort into editing because I wanted people to know that that's not the official preview. When the official preview comes out, you're gonna fucking know it. You know what I mean? But that's just some things to look forward. To look for that'll be in the next video. I mean, there's going to be stack ups galore. There's going to be some streaks, and I'm working on some pretty crazy trick shots and stuff now. So it'll be pretty badass, but that'll be pretty close to what the kind of stuff you're going to see in the Matrix trailer.
All right, Grizz. Well, I just want to say thank you for taking your time out for doing this interview, and everyone go check out his preview / I don't know what you want to call it, clips. The clips that are going to be in his new montage. I'll have a link, and yeah, dude. I guess I'll see you on see everyone on Call of Duty for some no scoping.
All right, peace out, man.
Peace.